The Sleepy Lemur Muses. Why a Section 31 series could make the Discoveryverse better. During the end of Discovery, Season 2, Episode 3, Point of Light, we see the former Mirror Universe and current Section 31 operative, Philippa Georgiou, beam down and save Ash Tyler, L'Rell, and their child from political rivals. Georgiou leaves with Tyler, who will join Section 31. This will evidently be a jumping off point for a new Section 31 series, which may or may not run concurrently with Star Trek Discovery. If a Section 31 show were to take the place of Discovery next season, it might take some of the ideas of the Discoveryverse and make them better, or at least be more in line with canon as fans have come to expect. First, we need to broadly look at some of the criticisms of Discovery, and then how a Section 31 series might fix them. Mostly, they revolve around breaking canon in several key areas that were the result of creative and licensing issues. Looking back at the Star Trek pilot The Cage, we see the landing party uniforms that are different from Discovery, but still have some of the same common elements of blue uniforms with metallic piping. Starfleet has been known to change the standard fleet uniform and have multiple versions of the standard starship uniform concurrently. Of all the canon issues, this is one of the most minor. Technology. Wanting to have a futuristic look meant an updated level of apparent tech from the original series. While it breaks canon, it is hard to avoid in a prequel series. Klingons. This has been the hardest change for me to swallow in the Discoveryverse. While the look and feel of the Klingons has changed over time and with series, during the run of Enterprise, the Klingon augment virus finally gave us a cohesive narrative for the various looks of the Klingons over different eras. The Discoveryverse does not seem to align with what canon suggests Klingons should look like in the pre-TOS era. Lighting, especially in Season 1, seemed to be darker than is normally seen in Star Trek. The in-continuity explanation was that the Mirror Universe Captain Lorca was sensitive to light. When he is gone, the lighting gets better in Season 2. Look and feel of ships. Ships in the Discoveryverse look more advanced than those that came after it. Breaks canon, but is also hard to avoid in a prequel series that is produced circa 2019. Too progressive. Of all the criticisms my fellow sci-fi enthusiasts have of Discovery, this is the one that makes the least sense to me. When Star Trek TOS originally aired, it was a show about the adventures of a multiracial, multi-ethnic, multi-gendered, multi-species crew. It aired during the Civil Rights Movement in the 60s. In comparison, the level of progressiveness Discovery has seems tame. For these reasons and more, the continuity and tone of Discoveryverse seems different from established canon. I mention these things not as criticism, but how they could be addressed by the nature of a Section 31 series. Because Section 31 has existed throughout the history of Starfleet, and even predates the Federation, and has done so secretly, let's take a look at that same list in terms of canon. Uniforms. Section 31 appears to default to all black outfits, but like any effective group of spies will wear whatever the mission requires. Technology. They no doubt keep the best tech to themselves. It makes sense that their tech is and will look ahead of anything contemporary. Klingons. The in-canon appearance of the Klingons changes as a result of the augment virus. Couple that with Section 31 has, or will have, a known history of messing with viruses that affect entire species, such as the anti-shape-shifting virus deployed against the Founders during the Dominion War. Put those two together and you can have anywhere from an episode to a single line about how Section 31 caused the augment virus to flare up. Lighting. Section 31 hides in the literal and figurative shadows. The look and feel of ships. Section 31 ships have rarely been seen on screen. This avoids most canon issues. They might even have holographic projectors and appear to others as dictated by circumstance. Too progressive. The moral compass of a Section 31 series will likely be shades of gray. A standalone Section 31 series would make a great deal of sense from the perspective of telling both epic stories as well as character studies with minimal damage to canon in the process. Thank you for watching this episode. If you like this episode, please subscribe. Now, credits and attributions.